Okay, there we go. There's the game sound. Okay. So it should be working, I think. Yeah, okay. Great, so I have sent out a notification beforehand because I know that Twitch can't be trusted, and for some reason the Discord bots don't want to work for me. I don't know what it is. I'll probably figure it out someday, but I don't know when that day will be. Anyway, Life is Strange Before the Storm. If we go into episodes now, we will see that episode 3 is gonna be the final one, other than the bonus episode. So, and Debbie Dino, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Finish with your tests. I'm glad to hear that. I am really glad to hear that. I hope they went well. I mean, you probably don't have the results yet, but I hope you have a good feeling about how they went. So, like a reward. Aw, thanks. It's been a few days again since I've streamed. Had a little bit of stuff going on, but now we're back. So yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, episode 3 is gonna be the final episode. Well, before we do the bonus episode. So I hope you're ready to see probably the conclusion. Confusion 2, but also conclusion 2 Before the Storm. It's gonna be happening, and I am curious to see where it goes. But I've done enough stalling. I think we're just gonna go in. I'll let you know overall how I did. Really? I am very glad to hear that. All right, let's jump into the game. I've stalled enough. We're gonna have a preview anyway, right?
Previously,
yeah.
On Life is Strange
so people still
Before the
have
Storm.
a chance to
I felt like
come
my
on
dad
in.
been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
Yeah,
In a million
we remember
years,
that.
I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
At everyone on this.
Done with me.
I mean, again, I know that Twitch can be a little bit finicky when it comes to notifications.
Go to Drew's room, find the
So
money.
I can't rely on Twitch to send them out.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
And we didn't open that door.
Is wailing. That infernal inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance. I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
No.
Yes. Let's leave.
No.
For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince?
Yeah, it isn't gonna happen because she's gonna die.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
And now we're all caught up.
Rachel, that woman you saw,
This is where we left off.
that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Alright. Now, please explain what exactly is going on here. Explain.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Alright, we stay.
Of course.
Mother on this
Every
side.
way that matters. Rose is my wife, and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother.
So were you together and then decided to split up? Was it an adoption thing, or was it that your wife couldn't become pregnant, so you had her
Let me
help
tell you
out?
everything, Rachel. Everything
Tell me more.
I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Also, this is definitely not a metaphor right now. This is totally the father manifesting manifesting the glass in a black room. He can do that. He has supernatural powers. I mean, it wouldn't be too far-fetched. We already know supernatural powers exist in the Life is Strange universe. I'm here. I'm here. We're here for her.
Good. I need you.
Coming! Yeah, this is not a metaphor. Her father just was able to manifest all of this. I would totally believe it if the game told me that's the case. Let's go. Unprotected hand-holding, how lewd. So, the meeting, let's look at that.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it.
LSD in the food, I see it. Or that.
Sometimes.
That or supernatural powers, one of the
That's
two.
what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything.
But she's
Early on,
also a bitch, right?
I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families. Sarah wasn't looking
She just wanted to have fun, right?
She was looking for escape.
Escape from what? From mundane everyday life? From this area? From what exactly? Please elaborate.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while.
Oh, she wanted to escape. She wanted to escape from her
Becoming your
responsibilities.
father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
The descent. Oh boy, here we go.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
At this point, it's more of a movie. I'm not really doing anything other than basically pressing next scene, and so on and so
For
forth.
a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you.
And then,
I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything.
So you took the child and dumped her.
Of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do.
But you, despite everything you know, you're
So
still
I made a
meeting up with
choice.
her.
I was never going to let her harm you again.
And then the reunion, huh? Okay.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel?
Like to hook up with the drug addict. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
true.
What?
We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life.
Did they meet up before that,
It
or
was
was
a
it the
kiss.
first time in forever that they met
Goodbye.
up?
I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all.
So she wanted to
people
march back into her
she
daughter's life. She still seems like a horrible
Lies.
person, especially when she
destroyed.
smiled at the forest being
I
burnt
told
down.
her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it.
So,
Pained me to hurt her like that.
still just wanted to hook up with her,
But
yes.
I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
Yeah, he wanted to hook up with her again and again and again. Probably. Great cover up, I admit, yeah. And suddenly he's back. He has
So that was
supernatural
the
powers.
First time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
So you send her money, and what do you get in return? You meet up, and
Now she wants to
you know.
see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Who says it's your decision?
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life.
Oh, really?
And I will continue to protect
I mean,
her no matter what.
makes sense, but
But maybe
You're
she's
still
different
sending her
now.
money and
People
that.
change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel. I think I need to.
Yeah, your mom would prefer to get money instead of having to spend her time with you. Definitely, that's something everyone wants to hear, right? So, you still wanna run away with me now? Are we still doing that? Or nah? Nah? Yeah? Yay or nay? What is it? Ooh, hang on, got a text. At the Tempest Cast party. I think we're making it. It's a group text, alright. Can't. Everyone wants us to get over there, but we are kind of busy.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Yeah. We're not talking to these assholes because we're just gonna make ourselves look suspicious with anything we say. So we're going after her. Rachel? Rachel, you in here? I mean, of course you are, but are you okay? Square Enix, we made it to the opening credits. Hooray. I am so happy. Of course. She's very happy right now. So incredibly happy.
Rachel?
Hell is empty. Well, not for long. We're about to go there, so it won't be empty for much longer. Or at least, well, she's gonna go
need
there.
some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
I'm gonna follow after her once the first game comes around. Be here for Rachel. Well, that's nice. A nice job.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so alone.
Let's look
Rachel
around a
has
little bit.
So many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Just looking around a little bit.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Of all remember you are loved before all else be armed. Duffel bag, I'm guessing that's the stuff she packed already
We
for...
were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know.
Well, we still might.
Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No?
An emergency kit.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
Don't mind me, I'm just snooping around your room.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Yeah, that's what you tell yourself.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
I'm not gonna graffiti on that stuff, that would just be rude. Huh?
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago.
And she threw them out.
Seems like everything has changed since then.
Do we have
Even
you?
you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
You know what? I think let's just talk to her.
Hey,
That's enough
Rachel.
snooping for now.
I'm glad you're here, Chloe. Of course.
Nothing else to say?
I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here. I can't imagine what Rachel is
I suddenly teleported to the other side of the bed.
I want
Okay.
her to tell me when she's ready.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna look around for a bit.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Nathan. Oh no. Knowing what he does to her in the future? No, no, no. And thanks for quoting me. Also, welcome. Welcome,
And
Rob
something
Master.
that Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Fire. What's in here? Just snooping around because apparently she still doesn't want to talk to me. Gap of 3. I think I remember you saying that, yeah. Alright, now we got a flashlight. Hooray. That's a lot of beans. Wait, we got a text. Leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter. That's after curfew. Can't right now. Well, someone's worried. Oh, look, a nightlight. 10k daily to people who don't have... Alright then. You know what? Little Rachel, you want your nightlight?
This light needs more light.
Well, it's a nightlight, they're not supposed to be too bright.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
I mean, okay. Flashlight time. And how will this help? Hey, just know, if you're ever feeling down, just, you know, light. This will literally brighten up your day.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Alright, we got a new nickname for her. Yo! I have the power of the stars in my hand. You wanna look at them? Come on, turn it on. Right, first turn everything else off. Oh, never mind, it's already turned on.
Check it out.
Look at this! I made stars appear in your bedroom. Aren't you happy now? This will cheer everyone up all the time.
You might like it.
I've always loved stars.
How come they're moving?
They remind us there's
The flashlight
so
should
much
be standing
beauty
still
out
on the
there,
ground. How are they?
which we
How are they
almost never
moving?
see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly.
No, again, how are they
Know
moving?
The truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years.
Probably
They're
most of
all
them, yeah.
Lies.
Standing on a fidget, you know, that might be. Yeah, might be the case. But yeah, I agree that it's still beautiful. I think the stars, honestly, but it's true, they are all dead. Most of them. Maybe all of them. I'm not sure exactly. D? Why would I say the stars suck? They don't. Do D? But I wanna do A. Why won't you let me do A? I don't like that. Alright, fine, I'll do D. Give her the D.
Stars. We can make our own.
Yeah.
Alright, are you happy now? I
all
gave her the
lies.
D.
Everything. My entire life. My dad.
Wisdom.
My mom. If I can even call her that anymore.
I mean, she's not your
And that
biological
other
mother,
woman.
but she raised you, so...
My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them.
You can trust me. Until
I
you,
think you're
until the day
only
you
one in
die.
the world I can trust.
You can trust me until the day you die. That's not too much commitment for me, considering that day isn't too far off.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good.
It's grief for long since you... Yeah, exactly. She won't have to deal for long.
I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That
What's with the numbers?
my real mother was
The
gone.
numbers, Mason. What do they mean? So, are we just gonna... I mean, I know it said space to leave, but... Should we just lie down here for a little bit longer? I don't... Yeah, I don't think we should be lying down here too long, because doesn't look like there's gonna be any more dialogue. And the only thing that's awaiting us here is music that could potentially be copyrighted, so we're getting up.
The fact that she's here right now.
Now there's more dialogue the moment I press the space bar.
Here for me. I think I need to see her.
Yeah, he probably telling us the source.
Is that wrong?
It's not wrong.
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon.
The secret weapon? Me?
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
Well, Frank hooks her up. I've got this. We need to reassure her. We definitely need to reassure her. Even if we somehow aren't able to do it, it's not like we have to deal with a raft for too long. So I've got this.
Let me handle it.
Wow, and the entire text
Really?
chat box was just pushed out of the screen again.
Mysterious. I like it. Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Of course, but yeah, I've got that one too.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too. You do? Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it. It's just like I told that biker dude at the mill, who was a lot scarier than this mom of yours could ever be.
You sure about
There
that?
could be flamethrowers, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash between you and her. And I would still...
Rob is always trying to convey something, but we mere mortals would never understand
Chloe
his
fucking
great
Grace,
message.
my magical Shakespeare fairy. Shut up. But once we find her, how do I talk to her? What do I say?
You'll know. You'll know
After
when
my
the time
dad died,
comes.
I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say. When you speak?
Yeah.
In my dreams. He's there.
Yes.
And it's so real.
I mean, they already
It's
did.
almost like it's another part of my life.
So maybe now's the time to go
Used
one
to
step
be
further.
the only part that matters.
That probably wouldn't be safe for Twitch, though.
I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel? I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead?
I mean, I guess if the stars were
As long as
conscious,
we
they
can
would
still
definitely
see
care
them.
if they were dead. Actually, no.
That means
There
they're
would be no
real
one to care.
to
None of us would
us.
care if we were dead. Because if we were dead, we'd have nothing to complain about, because we literally couldn't complain. Funny how that works, right? Everyone's always so afraid of dying, but I've never once heard anyone actually experience death and complain about it afterwards. Never. So yeah. I don't know what's wrong with people. More stars are dead. They died millions of years ago. Yeah. That's what we were talking about. Oh, great, another dream. Oh, he's driving the car, but on stage, and oh, great, great.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
Oh, ho, ho.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
When you come back to life.
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
Is it glitching out? This isn't DDLC, this is not allowed to glitch out. Your memories or my memories?
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after you're dead.
Touche.
Okay, what's
All
going
right,
on here?
Why don't you go take a look?
Wow, the effects of driving a car, huh? D, we need the 3D. Alright, getting out. Hey, we didn't crash. Or is he gonna drive off and crash now? Driver's license soon, so woo. Oh. Alright. I hope you'll do
What's wrong?
I hope you do well
Don't you see
when
anything?
it finally comes time to, you know, getting those lessons in, and I hope once you actually get to your test you're gonna make it on the first try, which, by the way, I can say, personally, I've made it through on my first attempt when it came to my driver's license, so it really isn't too hard. If someone like me who never really studies for anything can do it, then I think as long as you try, you should definitely be able to pull it off. Also the D. We're doing the D. Do not snap your neck while driving.
No, that's not it. I just had that
Flexing intellectual
Improv's
capacity. Yes.
supposed to be all about
Pure
yes
intellect.
and
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real.
That he never studied. Yeah.
This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Theater. Ha, I get it.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
The world's a stage. Sorry I didn't give him the D, but I really don't want to give my own dad the D.
Stage. So, might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself.
Aw, boo-hoo, poor little Chloe.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other
That sounded bad. I know it
less
did.
horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Oh, it gets
Where do you
darker.
think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
He's gonna crash. He's gonna
Relax,
crash.
sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Watch all the chairs getting flung
Just a
aside as if there really
bit
was
of
an
stage
impact.
magic. Floodlights, sound effects.
Ready?
Look at me.
Look at me as I get hopelessly knocked to the
It's going
ground
to be okay.
and die. Watch me die. Come on. Yes. Just special effects, you know? Look at me. It's just special effects. Nothing's gonna happen. Boom. Gone. Nice. Wow, thank you. Thank you for the cheers. What's going on? Is that us climbing back in? Are we back home? I thought our mom said she left the front door open.
Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her.
You know, it's
He
hard to
might
pin
also
down if
be
you...
totally pissed about Damon's money.
There's a lot of anime where people get hit by a truck.
To get this exactly right. I can do this.
Oh god, we're talking to Frank now, aren't we? Yeah.
Oh, Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
Should we be aggressive and say answer my question first, or should we try to be on good terms with him and try to explain ourselves? What do you think? D, be aggressive? So you think we should be aggressive, huh? We should give him the D. We need the Ds? Okay, we're doing it. So if I'm ever indecisive, I'm just gonna give everyone the D. Okay, everyone gets the D.
I have a question to ask you first. I mean, a favor.
You can't be fucking serious.
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank?
He mad. Oh.
Something important. Can you help?
Helping a friend, or it would mean a lot to me. Okay, normally we agreed on the D, but let's face it. He doesn't really care about us all that much after what happened. So I think we're gonna have to go for a...
I'm trying to help a friend. It would mean a whole lot to her.
Girl with you at the mill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
DAD, Dad. Dad is acceptable.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That went well, I guess.
He has a thing for Rachel, you know. Can't blame him.
What am I getting myself into?
Can't blame him for wanting to help out. Whoa. Thank you. Wait, I didn't... It was Rachel, right? No?
Okay.
Wait, who was texting? Sorry, I'm being an idiot. Was it her? I just completely backed out of whatever conversation it was. The group one? No. Oh well, whatever. Wait, you have a plant?
Better than nothing.
Have I forgotten to water this plant all the throughout the entire game? Was that an option from the beginning?
You're welcome, plant.
If so, I feel very sorry, because that means I'm 2 for 2 when it comes to killing plants in the Life is Strange series. Okay, what do you need me to do? Shower time, okay. Well, off we go. Probably was.
Is Mom playing music?
You wanted to shower, so go shower. Victoria? Along Rachel Ambers of Evil Bitch. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, shower time.
Is that David's towel? Where the hell is mine?
Has to be somewhere.
My towel's probably in here somewhere.
Should look for it. Not in here.
No awesome pirate towel.
It probably won't be in the medicine cabinet, but it could be in
Lots
here.
of washcloths. No towel.
I mean, if you can't find a towel, I guess they'd have to do. What about this?
Score.
Alright, found it. As well as a pair of
Can't believe
scissors.
Max and I were so into this shit when we were
Signed towels. That's true, it's weird.
Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but
Honestly,
we never got around to it.
it's the same at my place. Is it really true that some people just have their own towels and don't just have one pile of towels that everyone just takes like the top one from? Because for us it's just like there's a pile of towels, you just take the top one, and once you're done showering or bathing and dried yourself, just wash it, dry it, and put it back to the others. I don't know why we'd have to assign. We have assigned because, I mean, 4 people still. I mean, if you wash them, there shouldn't be a problem. But I guess you do you. It's just easier that way for us because...
Shower of my life.
Oh well.
Hot water. Don't let me down.
Well, let's just take a shower. Wait a second. That's all you get to see. Gotta be quick on this. So you don't get to see anything here. Five people we just... Yeah. My giggle is not evil. I have a perfectly normal giggle. Yes, totally. Even better is that she was just shaking her hips. Oh! Alright, so she's out of the shower, she's dressed in a towel. Let me quickly... sorry about the sound. Open it back up, there we go. Sorry with the sound, it's really annoying. There we go. As you can see, she started dyeing her hair. So we're getting to the Chloe we know now. We're getting to the Chloe we know. So, take out the clothes we're familiar with. William's clothes. Wait, don't tell me you're wearing your dad's clothing. Huh.
What do I feel like wearing on this crazy ass day?
Not going for the bonus outfits. I say we stay with the darker colors and go black, go with the dragon design. William F. Wrong William, but fine, okay. Sure. Yeah, we're getting there. The D for dragon, yes. Of course. Of course. So, was the sound very annoying? When I was trying to switch everything around? Actually, hang on, let me do it one more time. Even though it's not that bad. Just want to slightly, ever so slightly readjust it again. Okay, let's exit out of here.
One last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
Unless Stepdouche has completely replaced it already and thrown the old one out. Going down.
Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
They're very slim. but it's possible. So,
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess.
again, he seems like a
You
good
know, you don't
person
have to make
deep
me
down,
breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
but
You cook
him
all
and
the
Chloe have
time.
definitely gotten off on the wrong
I
foot.
want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Chloe's just sitting there like, oh god, this is my life.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
We're not watching them dance. We need to get going.
Hey, who's there?
Ah,
Hey.
of course.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
No,
We did.
I mean, I did, but this is something different.
Yeah.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
So, Stepdouche, what do you have to say?
I'm also glad you came home, Chloe.
Oh. What's this choice? Also, no. No, I'm definitely going A for this one. Because I refuse to have that kind of interaction with the stepdad. Because this is not the correct platform for the D in this situation. So it doesn't seem like home.
Sure doesn't seem like home. There's someone else's shit all over the bathroom.
Well, we've always talked about needing a bigger bathroom, haven't we?
Sorry. But the mom can get it.
Sorry, Mom. Just,
You've ruined the
Forget I
option
said
D
anything.
for me.
I'm not staying long, anyway. Just here to pick up something.
Why would you say it like that?
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
Hanging out with Rachel.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
There, I told
Oh.
you.
How is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Yeah.
Listen, wait. Before you go,
Hanging out with...
David has something to say to you.
Wrong game. Wrong game.
It won't take but a minute.
Alright, Stepdouche, you wanna
Mom.
talk? Get over here, so I can talk to you.
Chloe.
I don't have time for this.
Now, hold on a minute.
Look at this.
I...
He's actually trying to be nice.
Apology.
Let's hear it.
Chloe,
I didn't
I
finish
should
it,
not have
actually.
asked you
I
to
thought I
empty
was
your
gonna finish it
pockets
in the previous
yesterday.
stream, but for some reason it was longer
was,
than I expected, so we're doing one more stream next time.
out of line.
Next stream is gonna
and
be one more World of Dreams stream,
I'm sorry.
and then I'll have it finished. Also, I wanna be nice and accept his apology, but we're Chloe. Still.
Okay. Apology accepted.
We're about to
Really?
run off, so...
Yeah. Good job. And good job, Mom, for twisting his arm or whatever.
Chloe.
Want a longer mod?
What? It's great.
Eventually,
He
yes.
listens to you.
But I'm not gonna, as I said, I'm not gonna jump
Can
into
we
the
be
next
done now?
DLC mod right away. So, short break, as always. Plus, You know, the new Genshin
Wait,
update should probably be
one
coming
second.
out soon, I think. Not
Don't
entirely
go,
sure
Chloe.
when, but soon, I think, probably. Should look that
I've
up,
been
I should probably look that up.
meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time.
A good time for what?
This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours.
And he died, is that what you're
Becker
telling me?
was
Yeah.
killed near the end
Cue
of our
the tragic
deployment.
backstory to make him more likable.
Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through.
Oh, you know what she's gonna go through? She's gonna lose her friend too.
So I
Fun.
guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Look at him, he's trying to be nice.
I'm begging you.
Alright,
Give
Rob,
David
thanks for
a
hanging out.
chance,
See
won't
you in the next stream when we'll probably finally finish off World of Dreams.
Here,
Hope you're looking forward to it.
why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
The quotes are too strong. I accept. I am a nice person.
David looks so young. And this Phil guy, they look close.
And we can always count on you, Rob, to send the longest texts possible. Thank you for always cleaning out the chat box.
Thank you, David.
Oh, Chloe,
Mom.
I'm just so proud of you both.
Mom, I really need to go.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
On our way to watch our
I
friend.
love you, sweetheart.
No, we're not gonna
Alright,
watch her die because we just know she disappears. That's all we know about her.
What the hell?
That's David's stuff, isn't it? Well, he did say he's moving
Just gotta
in.
grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. What's the matter, David? Don't want any more decorations inside your toolbox?
Maybe. And off we go. Off we go. Back to the junkyard, I'm guessing, is to the left here. Hello, train, you're gonna run us over, how nice. Okay, no, we didn't get run over. Squirrel! Squirrel! We got a squirrel! The episode just got a lot better, we got animals. That's all we really need.
Come on.
Let's fix up this stupid car.
Work with me here.
Come on, Chloe, if anyone can do it, it's you, because I have no idea how to do this.
Damn it!
Don't expect me to do this.
But still needs a bit more love. I can salvage this beast.
Chloe, this is David. Oh, really? Your father's toolbox, are you working on a project? Sort of. Glad to see you taking an interest in something. Keep it up. Look at this, he's so supportive. He's trying his best to have a good relation to his stepdaughter. But oh no, this... we already know this is gonna end up horribly.
I just need to find the right tool for each problem.
The fuckamajig. Yeah, that's... I like these car parts. Car parts. That's probably what I would call them too. The fuckamajig, the some fucking thinger.
I can definitely see some problems. Just need to match them to the right tool.
So what's in here? Can we check the radiator cap right now?
This thing seems pretty gunked up. I think I should move on to something else.
Battery. Let's check the fuckamajig. That seems nice.
The distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small to scrape the gunk off the cap.
Something small, huh? The fuckamajig is too far left, should be nearer to the doohickey. You're absolutely right, it should probably be closer to the doohickey.
Looks like the
But
serpentine could use some help.
I mean, yeah, I see that. Everything here could use some help, you know? But at least the doohickey seems fine.
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it?
Well, you might have a tool on you that could be able to tighten some stuff, but oh well. Let's just take some stuff here. Actually, the wrench. That should be able to... Let's go back to the wrench and tighten this. Go on, Chloe, do your thing.
Much better.
Okay, one problem done. What about the battery?
This connection is pretty shaky. I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it.
A good enough grip on it, huh? Not sure if the wrench would really work on that. What can you say about this one?
Looks like someone tried to patch this thing up. Sometime before I was born.
So?
At this point, I think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do. Better leave it be.
Alright, so that's basically fixed already. Yeah, I'm not gonna turn on the radio. Let's check this too. So, what can you tell me about that? Oh, you're just gonna remove it by hand.
Going to the fuck up.
Alright. Time to blow it out. Wow.
Sick.
Okay, I wouldn't put that anywhere near my mouth, but okay, you do you, Chloe. Okay, that leaves the fuckamajig and the battery post. And I still have a screwdriver and a wrench.
Maybe something's wrong.
The pliers, I mean. Let's grab the screwdriver because it said I needed something small enough to reach in there, so I think the screwdriver might work out. Right? Did I do good?
That should help keep shit distributed. Fuck.
Now what? Air quality, yeah, fire, I know. Let's reattach this.
Go back from whence you came.
Okay, only one problem left to fix. And by process of elimination, the pliers are the only thing left, so I need a good grip on this, so pliers it is. The only tool I haven't used yet, so by a process of elimination it has to be the right one. Come on. You got?
There. Fits like a deadly electric glove. Spark plug's busted. Carbon deposits. Of course.
Checking other cars again. I mean, at this point you've come so far, you can't really give up anymore, right? Once you've come this far, there's no going back. So, anything usable? Anything working in there? Someone's gonna approach from behind. No.
Please. I need you.
Oh! Oh! We got it working. It works. It works. Okay, Chloe. You got your driver's license already?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for answering the question. We are going! That's what I like to see. Look at us. We just fixed a car from a junkyard. And we're gonna crash it and ruin it again. No? Okay. Nice to know that there was still gas in the car, you know? Huh. What is it? Oh, a mirror! How nice.
Hey,
What?
Junkyard Queen. Where are you at? Hey. Holy shit. Your hair. It's so...
So? Finish your sentence.
Badass.
I was gonna say hot,
Oh.
but yeah, badass too. Hey, I'm not sure if you saw, but someone moved your truck.
No way.
Should we check it out?
Oh. Wait a second.
Hey, Price.
Frank,
Nice
you're here.
wheels.
So? Please, enlighten us with your
Early,
knowledge.
Frank. What's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's
Oh, God
becoming
damn
a
it.
man. Aren't you, big guy?
What's he doing here?
Don't...
What do you think?
He corrupted
We're
Frank.
not dealing with a couple of dime bags anymore, Chloe. Where's the money?
Don't have it.
For fuck's sake, the money wasn't there. What do you want from me?
I don't think she has it.
Search me if you don't believe me.
It's cute how she acts like you two are friends.
Search me, come on. I dare you.
You heard what happened to Drew, right?
Yeah?
Maybe try keeping that in mind when you talk to me.
Whoa.
Don't fucking
Okay.
touch her.
Frank, stay out of this. In that case, it's a 2v1, and I think we might have a chance here.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me? But if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly,
You know,
it's a whole other thing.
in that case, he does have a point. That's not in the spirit of true gender equality.
Frank
But I know how
says
far this
you
guy
were
takes
asking
it,
about a
so...
client of his. That true?
Honestly, what use is it denying anything, right? We should, at this point... If Frank already said it, and we just say no, he's not gonna believe us. He's gonna know we're lying. So I think we should at least be honest here. And maybe that'll make him go easier on us. You know, maybe. I think so, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Huh. Maybe I'll show you.
You gonna punch me?
See, you two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business.
Yeah.
I didn't go to a fancy academy.
I know you're not
but
around
that
in the
doesn't
sequel.
strike me as smart.
Or rather, well, in the first game, so...
Maybe it was this man's
Since you're not around in the
disposition
first game,
that
I'm
confused
guessing you might
But he's
mysteriously
got a
vanish,
whole
maybe
other
die.
side to him that I don't think you'd like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
Why does he care so much? Obviously because, you know, his clients, and he's gotta be a little bit protective about them. A friend, not sure about that one. Because if they were a friend of ours, then... If she was a friend of ours, then naturally we wouldn't have to ask about her. And not your business is very confrontational. None of these options are good. I think the top option is still the best one out of the
Why
bunch.
do you care so much?
Because fuck you. I'm asking the questions here.
Okay, fair enough reasoning.
None of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
But I like asking questions.
No. Tell me where she is. Now. Rachel.
Wait a minute. No way.
What? No way.
What the fuck is your
Rachel? As in Rachel Amber? That makes so much sense.
Doesn't
This
know.
is James Amber's fucking kid.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit, you know.
Oh, she knows. She knows. Yeah, we know.
We're aware. Not sure what that has to do with us.
Me neither. But I'd like to find out.
Hmm?
Here's what happens next.
Gun. No
Come on,
knife.
man. They're just kids.
No, they're not. This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right now, she's
Oh
going
boy.
to fill me in on what her daddy is up to. And how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
Damon, calm down. We're still
Is he
talking.
gonna die? He's gonna die. He might very well die. He's not around in the first game. Whoa, 2 for 1. Grab the knife, grab the knife, grab the knife.
Fucking bitch!
Make sure you can't take the knife. Rachel?
What the fuck? Chloe, go now.
Frank, thank you very much for sticking up for us, but... Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Shit. Hey! Hold on, okay?
Hurry, 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 hurry.
No!
Just drive!
No. I'm not losing you.
Yeah, then don't talk so much and just go. Jesus, I mean, I know she's gonna die, but... Wow, you really gotta hurt her before that, huh? I mean, I know all the stuff in the dark room is already bad enough. And now this too? She did not go out in a pleasant way, to say the least. Come on. Well, plus, now they get extremely... now they've got a high hospital bill, right? Because this is taking place in the US, right? So, now her parents gotta pay an incredibly high hospital bill for her, and she's just gonna end up dying later anyway. Feels bad, man. Ouch. Yeah, this is... And the police is getting involved. So... now what's gonna happen? Also, is this music copyrighted? Probably. So one more copyright claim to add onto the list. Oh great, what do you want?
Rachel is going to be all right. The knife damaged her brachial artery, but didn't cut it. She's out of surgery.
Dad who isn't dead.
Now she's resting.
Well, he cares, so of
Chloe,
course he's here.
What happened?
Okay, it's not really our fault, is it? I mean, we're partially at fault, but it's not 100% our fault. Still, it's not like we're without fault here, so I guess we should own up to the fact that we played a big role in this and just say it's my fault. Or should we pick option E? We're confused right now. We're trying to figure it out.
I don't know. Everything happened so fast.
Do you know who Damon Merrick is? Or why he hates you?
I know exactly who Damon Merrick is.
Yeah, he stabbed her.
Start over and tell me everything. Did you and Rachel try to contact Sarah? I'm not going to chastise or blame you, Chloe, but I need the whole story.
And we're gonna tell him.
So, I got my dealer to meet us, since he knows Sarah.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, Frank.
That's right. But Damon showed up with him.
What did Merrick want?
Well, he wanted money. He wanted money. Why isn't that an option? He wanted us to pay him. Why is that not an option? He definitely wasn't just trying to scare us away. Well, maybe a little bit. To ask about Sarah? I have no idea. None of these seem like entirely the correct option. His main intent for coming was just, for one, to get the money from us. I don't know. I'm gonna pick option A.
He asked us why we were so interested in Sarah.
And what did you say?
Nothing. Of course.
Is that how it became violent?
Let's not. Let's go for A again.
When he found out Rachel was the DA's daughter, he wanted information about you.
And how did he know that I'm her father?
Maybe he already knew. He heard the name, and
I don't know. Maybe he's seen her before.
What happened next?
Damon had a knife out, and we all could see it. But then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him.
true.
And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something, but when he attacked her, I just froze.
No one can blame you for that, honestly.
It's not your fault.
I mean, what would
Frank
you
held
do
him
in that
off so
situation? You would be
we could
freaked
get to
out
the
too.
truck. I heard a scream, but I don't know what happened. And then we were here.
I appreciate you telling me the truth.
Thank you. So what about Damon?
What are you going to do about Damon?
Find out if he is alive. First of all, my
I hope
department's
not.
been after him for some time.
And if he's dead, all the better, right?
I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have. Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world. It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
Okay.
I hope this wasn't our last encounter with her and now we just go away and the next time we find her, she's in the body bag. Imagine how sad that would be. That would be
Hey.
very, very bad.
Steph, how's Drew?
Pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay. I'm really glad.
2 people in the hospital. Haha, fun.
Well, our room's just down the hall. You should come by.
Okay, sure, definitely.
On my way.
I don't think I can sit still any longer. Might as well stretch my legs while I wait for Rachel to wake up.
Whoa. Spin. This is the best form of entertainment, and I still mess it up, okay.
Frank's business must be booming. Shit. I really hope he's okay.
Yeah, let's not look at pamphlets or anything. Vending machines out of order. A donation box.
Guess the citizens of Arcadia Bay aren't feeling so generous.
I'm considering how high the medical bills are in the US. I'm guessing not a lot of people have stuff to donate when they're in the hospital. They're too worried about the bills themselves.
All right then. Thank you.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
Mr. North,
That's me. And you are?
I'm Chloe.
You here to see Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and, you know, stuff. How are things, yeah?
How are things going?
Oh, you know how it is. Ups and downs. Drew's hurt, of course. But there's other things going well for us. I'm moving back into my old apartment in 2.5 hours. I don't know if you know this, but Mikey's been crashing at Drew's dorm.
Oh?
I had a bit of trouble with work. And it's all been pretty hard. Anyway, Drew managed to scrape together enough to get me back on my feet.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad things are starting to work
The
out
money,
then.
yeah. The one we didn't steal.
You said you were Chloe. Mikey's mentioned you a few times now.
Oh,
I have a
really?
question
Bring
maybe
that
you
up
can
now.
answer.
Sure.
Both of those boys have been acting a little, well, guilty lately. Yeah, I've been spending most of my time looking for work. I'm worried I missed something important. Do you know if anything's going on with them?
You should ask Drew.
You should probably ask Drew. I don't really know any details. I do know
Plus,
that
if
whatever it is,
if anyone has to tell you, it's him.
they did it because they wanted to help you.
Thanks, Chloe. They actually have helped me out. Money-wise. We're a family, you know? We deal with things together. Oh,
Well,
excuse me.
glad I could help out too.
I hope the Norths are going to be alright.
Hopefully. In we go. Yo, Drew.
You
Yo,
need it.
Mikey.
Oh. Hey, Chloe.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah, how's your knee doing?
Do they think it's gonna heal?
I'm not sure actually. It's too early to tell.
Sorry to hear it.
It's all good.
Love the hair, by the way.
Pretty cool.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Just trying it out.
Sometimes you've just got to do something new. Hey, any news about Rachel? Her mom seemed hopeful.
She's gonna
Rachel's
make it
stable.
this time.
She'll probably wake up soon.
How'd she get hurt?
You'll think I'm joking when I tell you, but I'm not.
Same person as you.
Happened.
She got stabbed in the arm by Demon fucking Merrick.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It wasn't because of me, was it?
Nah. We have our own problems.
No. Somehow we've got our own shit with him now.
That's crazy.
Fuck that guy. I wish I could get my hands on him.
Well,
Drew,
you gotta
chill out,
focus on
okay?
healing.
I'm headed out. Everything okay in here?
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about us.
Don't have too much fun now. Try to keep it appropriate for the hospital.
Bye, Dad.
See ya, Pops.
And away he goes.
Man. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned Damon.
Hey, if Damon mysteriously
Rachel's
disappears,
gonna be up
wouldn't that
soon.
be fun?
Should probably head over when I'm ready.
Yeah, but you know, we gotta talk to people here.
Drew's been in a lot of pain today.
You don't say. So, Drew, how's the pain going?
Hey. Sorry for losing it there. It's nice of you to come by.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem. Easier than you coming to me.
You know what? I'm kind of tired.
If you're tired, then you should probably get some rest. I'll leave you.
Right,
Yep.
Right. I'll leave you alone.
Leave you to your rest, and I'm just gonna head on out. Or not, apparently.
Those must be from Steph's parents.
A note?
Look at that. Wells being nice for a change. I wonder if Drew will ever play again.
Oh, they're going to miss your talent leadership. One more look at the whiteboard.
An 8 out of 10.
Yikes. Well, let's try looking
All right.
for
I'm gonna
Rachel.
head out.
It was really great to see you, Chloe.
Agreed. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Yeah?
Tell Rachel we're rooting for her.
She's probably rooting for you too. Okay. So Amber, Rachel's just waking up now. I'm sure she'd love to see you. How does he have my number? Okay.
Just heard the fire went out. Went out?
Oh.
You mean it's controlled? No, it's completely out.
Oh, really?
It extinguished itself. How could that be? Hell if I know.
Interesting. Interesting. So the fire just disappeared by itself, is what you're saying.
Relieved that Rachel's awake. I should see her right away.
That's interesting. Why would the fire just mysteriously disappear like that? Unless it has something to do with Max coming back? Miss Amber?
Hey.
You doing alright?
Chloe, I can't even express thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm a wreck. I stepped out to get some air. Rachel doesn't need me crying in front of her. Your hair. I almost didn't notice it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're turning into even more of a rebel, you know.
It's not a big deal.
I bet Rachel loves it. I can't
She does.
imagine what I would do if we lost her.
Oh, don't worry, you're gonna lose her, alright? You won't need to imagine. It's going to be fine, that's a blatant lie. I'm just, yeah, me too.
You've grown so close.
I shouldn't be laughing about this, but knowing what happens...
Weird to think we just met a few days ago.
When you meet someone who changes everything, you just know.
Well, hang in there, Mrs. Amber.
I will.
Okay. This is her room, huh?
I'm so glad Rachel's okay. Really can't wait to see her.
Well, let's go in and see how she's doing. She's probably doing...
Dad?
Just about alright.
I'm glad that you're here.
Me too, Rachel.
It really hurts.
Coming in.
The pain will pass.
Yeah, and so will you.
Chloe's here. You want me to stay?
No. I'll be okay. Thanks, Dad.
I'm here. Hey, Mr.
I'll
Amber.
Come back in a little while.
So...
My guardian angel.
I'm guessing you're doing very well. You're probably fine. No pain at all, right? I didn't hear you mention any pain. How are you is a stupid question. She's doing horribly.
I saw Steph earlier. She says hey. Steph's so cute, but not as cute as you.
Wow. She's just laying it on
Stop.
thick, huh?
I mean it.
So,
Rachel.
we're just gonna stare at each other? Okay.
I'm sorry. What? What for?
I mean, we contacted
You're here because of
French.
me. Because I choked back there.
We
in the
contacted him, we choked
What?
at the junkyard.
Shut up.
But in the end, honestly, it
You were
just...
so fierce, and I just froze. God, I fucked it up. I'm so sorry. And you saved my life. You saved my life.
Yeah, I almost lost you.
I almost lost you. I can't believe I almost... You're not getting rid of me that easy.
Oh, don't say that, because I know you're gonna be gone soon.
Good.
This is the final chapter.
Happy that your dad's here. I mean... I'm still mad at him. For everything he's done.
But
It
go
felt
on.
so good to lean on him. He's
So you
my
don't want to
dad,
run
you
away
know?
anymore, I guess.
I felt completely safe. Like on Mount Hood. Would you do something for me?
Oh, what is it?
Anything. Sarah. Mom.
Yeah, what about her?
It's so weird to say. I'm not even sure what she is, honestly. But I think I still want to meet her.
We'll try our best to get it done. I figured you would, yeah.
I figured you would. I don't even know if she's still in Arcadia Bay.
Honestly,
But
there's
if
so
she
many
is,
characters in this that we don't get to see in Life is Strange.
will
Like
you find her?
Rachel's
Please?
family,
You
and
really want this,
Sarah, and
don't you?
Damon.
I do, Chloe. I really do.
So honestly, you gotta think about what happened to them.
Then, of course, whatever it takes. I bet my
Nah,
dad
she can't
does
die here.
remember. Maybe in his office.
Because we know that, you know...
Our house key's just under the mat.
You know that Nathan
code
gets to her and traps her in the dark room and takes pictures of her. And then she dies of an overdose, so she can't die here.
Dad's office? 0722. Yeah,
0722.
my birthday. I'll find her, Rachel. And
Yeah,
then
it's that Rachel. That exact
I'll
Rachel.
Tell her how fucking cool you are.
She doesn't live
Thank
on.
you,
She doesn't have a nice end to her life.
For
Getting stabbed, making it through the
everything.
hospital, getting kidnapped in the dark room, being drugged and positioned to make stupid pictures, and then getting overdosed. Not a nice way to go out. Oh. Smooth, Chloe, smooth. Okay. Well, off we go.
Yeah.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey,
She's a
Wait.
smooth criminal.
your hair,
Yeah,
it's different.
it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. It's nice.
How have you been?
How have you been?
Like, since last night?
Holy shit. The Tempest was just yesterday?
A little simple.
Yes?
Simple as in basic
So much
NPC
has
kind of
been
guy.
happening lately. I actually brought Rachel here just a while ago, but it feels like forever.
What?
Honestly, I don't
Rachel's
even
here?
remember anything about him.
What happened?
He's just such a minor character. Simple as in fucking dumb. I guess that too. But also simple as in he feels so generic that I even forgot he existed. She was stabbed. Let's just tell him.
She got stabbed by a psycho.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was insane.
Holy shit. Wait, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. But I wasn't stabbed, so...
I'm fine. She's fine too, by the way.
Are you two in some kind of trouble? You can
Oh,
tell me if you are,
maybe.
you know. I won't judge.
Get stabbed, Elliot. Here's a get well soon balloon being carried by a hot dog. Well, I think he was here for the other guy and not for Rachel. Because otherwise he probably would have known what happened to Rachel. So, yeah, you know. But, even if he is here for... Even if he isn't here for Rachel, still, that seems like a little bit... A nice gift for someone who got either beat up so bad he can't play... he can't do anything anymore. And the other person who got stabbed and is currently just barely awake. And he's like, here, yeah, get well soon. That's gonna help. Nothing we can't handle.
Nothing we can't.
A little simple, yeah.
Chloe. I'm seriously worried about you.
Don't
Well,
be.
Don't be.
There you go. Thanks, Chloe.
I mean, you're hanging out with Rachel Amber a lot lately. Right?
So what?
So, obviously, something is going on.
Next line will be, yes, I know I did it again. It's none of your business, dude. Try to stop digging into our business. Me and Rachel were a thing, so you best stay out of it.
It's really not your business, Elliot.
Okay, that's fair. Just remember I'm here, okay? If you suddenly need something.
Finish Golden Wind, I'm like 20 episodes in. You do that.
See you around.
Yeah. See you around, Chloe.
Honestly, Golden Wind, still pretty nice, but not really my favorite part. I am torn between part 2 and part 3 when it comes to what my favorite is. I'm really torn between part 2 and part 3. The thing about part 3 is that it's the longest one. But part 2 is also... Part 2 has the best JoJo, yes. And you know what? One more good thing about part 3 is that you still get the part 2 JoJo. Because Joseph sticks around for part 3. Which I guess, since that's the case, I'm gonna say part 3 might be the best one in my opinion. With part 2 being, second place.
Hello?
But honestly, Joseph is he's always gonna be the best JoJo in my opinion. Well, I know part 6 is gonna come out. It's been announced already, but still, I don't think what's her name? Jolene, I think. I don't think she can be any better than Joseph. No way. Part 4 had Joseph, but he was old. Yeah.
I need to search this office for any communication with Sarah that
Honestly, I think
find her.
I think old Joseph was, in the beginning he was really, really useless, but over time apparently his hearing got better again because he wasn't constantly questioning everything anymore. And honestly, considering his old age, he was still doing some stuff, like when he saved the invisible baby and stuff. But yeah, he lost a lot of what made him so amazing. But what can you do? That's just what age does to you after a while. No, Jotaro is much more powerful than Joseph. Yeah, I think Jotaro is my second favorite, right after Joseph. Definitely. And as for the other JoJos, I'm not sure. When it comes to when it comes to the others, I'm not sure really. I think Jono is kind of interesting, but I don't know. Something about him doesn't quite resonate with me as much as some of the other JoJos. Jonathan is very basic, but the fact that it all started with him kind of helps him out a little bit. And that just leaves one more, which was, what was his name again?
I need to dig through everything in this room.
What was part 4? What is the name of part 4, JoJo, again? Josuke, right, Josuke. The thing about Josuke was that... The thing about Josuke is that his main character trait is just hair. That's just his main character trait. I mean, his stand is interesting in concept and everything, but he doesn't... with his main character trait being hair, it's... meh, as you put it. He's pretty meh.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Jonathan comes in last. Sure, he started the series, but he's like the most boring. True. He's also technically the only one who doesn't have a stand, so that definitely knocks him down a bit. But even without a stand, he was a pretty powerful fighter. His stand power is just like heals the people who are more important in the story. Yeah, but don't forget his stand can also punch. It's also a punchy boy. And he can use his healing in some tricky ways, but yes, he is mainly a support character. Funny how we always come back to the topic of JoJo.
What do we have here?
Effective punchy boy strat, yeah.
I should check the computer or some of those files laying around.
We got a knife. We got some gloves. We got, what's that down there? Gun shells? I'm not sure. A snow globe.
If it can rain ash, I guess it could snow in LA.
Yeah, the intros are all fire. They're amazing.
James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this, but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom.
The intros are honestly so amazing. Just also the fact that they sometimes just remix it, like for part 4 when they changed the opening to an EDM remix. Those small changes they sometimes do, they
Best Dad.
really add a lot more character as well.
That stuff is all politics anyway.
I heard a sound. There has to be a little compartment you can open up somewhere.
Sweet. A secret key. Now to find the secret lock.
What is it, Mikey? Thanks again for visiting. Drew says good luck out there. For Breakdown had 2 versions and I love the way... Yeah! Bites the dust, though. Bites the dust, though.
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
But honestly, he has, like, his stand has like 3 abilities. You have his main stand, which is just Killer Queen. Then the secondary stand ability, which was Sheer Heart Attack. And then he gains the ability of Bites the Dust. Like, his stand has quite a lot of abilities if you know, line them all up. So, powerful dude, you have to admit.
More Sherry.
But you can never forget, he just wants to live a quiet life. It's just, you know, to live his quiet life, he also kills some people. Echoes had 3 acts. True.
Welcome to Shadyville.
What was it again? Echoes Act 1 could just make people hear things. Act 2 could make sound effects to like real things, like the sizzle sound effect could make things actually burn you if you touched them. And Act 3 was able to amplify gravity on people or objects. Quiet life is hard to obtain, I mean, true. You might be right. Act 3 was just wait. Act 3 was just like, okay, master, let's kill the whore. Which made Act 3 very... That made Act 3 kind of fun for me.
I have to know who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sarah.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of that, let's kill the hoe. As someone who watches quite a few other VTubers, and being one of the people I've seen clips of, well, one clip I just wanted to mention is, I don't know if you've heard of that clip, but, or if, even of the VTuber, but Tomoshka. Tomoshka and Pikami had, there's a clip of them where Tomoshka just quotes that specific line from Echoes Act 3 and just doesn't even know what it means. It's kind of funny. Tomoshka is always... The mistakes she makes, the things she says without realizing it is always just... Chef's kiss. It's just... Mwah, perfect. Honestly, I never saw one VTuber before I came... Oh. Well... Gotta start somewhere, I guess. But again, that's kind of charming that I'm the first VTuber you found. So, again, thanks for that. But yeah, it's quite nice. Or, but yeah, you should really check out some other VTubers as well. There are a lot of fun ones out there. First and only one. Again, thank you so much for that. Glad to see I was able to take your first time. Ah, damn it. Problem, crossing the line. Hey, let's talk. Call tonight. Found who you were looking for. Well, this isn't a charity. I'm gonna need you to talk about. Can't. Talk to your girl and she has a big mouth. Not so scary, we're going to need to be... Hands on, don't hurt her, relax, I've got my best guy on it. How's your daughter? You know she attacked me first, right? You should teach her to behave better. Nothing? Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. He has contact with that one dude,
James
huh?
is working with
Damon.
Damon Merrick? This is insane. What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sarah?
Might be.
Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sarah is. But how do I get him to tell me?
Just ask the question. Simple, either you do what I want. It's a big problem. Care of the evidence or not. Really? He's covering up for him? Watch this. It's on Netflix. I'll start Little Witch Academia. Yes, I can definitely recommend that, but Demon Slayer is one I haven't watched but want to watch eventually. So, who knows? Maybe I'll start watching that after I'm done streaming. Just add another thing onto the list. But I can really, really recommend Little Witch Academia. It is amazing. Are you gonna only watch the series or are you gonna watch the OVA and the movie as well? The thing about the OVA and the movie is they're technically not in the same canon as the series, but they're still pretty fun to watch if you're done with the series and you want a little bit of extra content. Just watch the series. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Again, because OVA and movie are technically not part of the same canon as the series, so it's a little bit tough to put that in there because it doesn't really fit. But yeah. But I can really recommend the series. The art style is great. I love the characters. Also, let me say it right now, Suzy best girl. Suzy is up there. Definitely best girl. And no one can tell me otherwise.
Shit. What do I say?
I did. Yeah, but here's how it works. You show me proof. I give you what you want. Damn it. What do we do now?
Hope James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is. Unless I send him a picture.
Of Little Witch, technically there's only one season. I know that Netflix displays it as 2 seasons, but it's only 1 season. It's one season's it's a, typical stuff where you have 1 season split into 2 parts. That's what it is. But for some reason, Netflix lists it as 2 seasons. So that's where a bit of the confusion comes from. But it's technically only 1 season.
James
Sadly. It's a good show. I really want there to be more seasons in the future. But, well, you can always hope, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen, sadly.
Even if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
Man, do talk nonsense to me, threaten me. An award?
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory.
Not gonna put any graffiti on here. Demon Slayer. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna watch it. Right now, the series since we're talking about shows to watch, might as well just...
Shit. Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take a wild guess and see what he says. Or maybe there's some info on the case hanging around the office.
Let's do that. But yeah, series I'm currently watching actively as they're being released, which I can also recommend, would be, for one, I'm watching Slime Diaries, because after I've caught up with the time I got reincarnated as a slime. I fell in love with the show, and now that Slime Diaries is coming out, I've decided, yeah, no, I need to watch that too. So that's one of the series I'm currently watching. Then, what else is there that's really fun? I mean, So I'm a Spider, So What is also another great one. I know, another isekai show. Something about isekais is just, But those are two great shows, for example, that I'm currently watching. Now let's see, what's this all about? Damon after brandished, hitting victim several times before fleeing the scene. Gloves were recovered and so it's the gloves. Okay, we know what he wants. It's them. Fucking destroyed. Why are you so bad at this?
If I can figure out how. How do I destroy a glove? Maybe I can burn it somehow.
Indoors. Yeah, that's not gonna cause problems. Start a fire indoors. The second show I mentioned was So I'm a Spider, So What? Which is basically, imagine that time I got reincarnated as a slime, but the main character got reincarnated as a spider. Also all alone in a cave, and took forever to get out, but it doesn't... That's about where the similarities stop, I guess.
This glove.
It's a similar setup in the beginning. You get reincarnated as some kind of fantasy creature. In this case, an above average sized spider. Now, the only thing that might turn some people off about that show is that a lot of it is animated in CG, which, to be fair, a lot of the times CG can kind of, yeah,
I could burn
you
the
know.
glove in the wastebasket.
But honestly, I don't think the CG is too bad. I don't think that subtracts in any way from the show. CG spider, yeah. So, probably not really. To be fair, the main character did also freak out when she realized that she was reincarnated as a spider. Rolling around the floor like, if I had to be reincarnated, why did it have to be as a spider? Why? This is not... why? But eventually she accepted it.
Bet I could burn the glove.
Alright, yeah, I'm doing it. Shut up. But yeah, I get why that might not be the best show to recommend for everyone. I can't believe we're doing this. Take a picture of it, so he knows. Take a picture of the burning glove, otherwise, you know, he's not gonna believe you.
Oof. Better not touch that again.
Watching a show with my friend. I mean, Don't watch it without him. I mean, that's understandable. You might just have to. Is that person active frequently, or? Because if they're active kind of frequently, then you might be able to shoot them a message and just ask when they'd be down to watch again. So many shows I'm watching at once. To be fair, for me currently it's not too many. So currently, for once, I'm not like on 10 shows at once or something. So, oh, actually that reminds me, another show I'm actually watching right now. I've decided to give it another chance, even though the previous season was, well, the animation quality was pretty meh, and that's the Seven Deadly Sins. I was really into the show when it came out, or rather, for the first few seasons. I mean, I wasn't watching the show when it initially came out with the first season, but when I found the show, I was really into it. And then when the previous season came out, the animation quality dropped quite a bit because the studio changed, and for some reason they decided to make blood white and stuff, and yeah. But I decided to still watch this new season because I think this one is supposed to be the final one, if I'm not mistaken. So might as well finish it off. Like, bad. Honestly, it wasn't so bad, but as I said, the previous season, so the one before the current one, which I'm not sure which one that is. I don't know which season we're currently on. But before that, it was fine. Before that, it was absolutely fine. But then they decided to, get a different studio, and they just... they dropped the ball on the animation quality. Can now afford Code-chan? Well, you could either do it now if you really felt like it, or you could wait for another stream. Because technically speaking, if I see that correctly, there are only 2 people watching right now. So it's up to you whether you want to use it right now or, wait for a more opportune moment. Your choice. Boy, I can already mentally prepare myself for when you make that choice. Be saving this for a good cause. Honestly, I'm kind of sad that today's stream is doing rather, badly. Definitely dropping my, it's definitely gonna drop my average viewer count again today. Which I can deal with. I'm already affiliate, so... I'm already affiliate and I'm a long way from being partner, so I really shouldn't have to worry about the view count at all right now. It's still a little bit discouraging when the view count drops, but I'm fine with it. Let's just go with this one. Gonna do what I asked, tell me who it is. What do we do?
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is.
Supper, what time do you think you'll be home? Don't wait for me. Join us, she's very welcome. Maybe tonight. Okay, everything's fine. I think streaming Genshin gets more viewers since the gameplay is more... Yeah, I guess. But technically speaking, DDLC mods also seem to do quite well, depending on the situation, I mean, I guess.
To find which of Damon's guys has been snitching.
Well, there's only one more episode after this one left of Life is Strange, so So technically, we're soon pretty much done with this, and then we can hopefully get some other stuff going as well. So you gotta be here. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Describe the buff as charged as follows. The victim was taken hospital. Bystander who requested to remain anonymous. An anonymous bystander. Okay, it has to be Frank. It has to be Frank. The bystander has to be Frank.
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
Oh, actually. Officer, police. Yes. So it's this Sheldon guy, I'm guessing then. Okay. But or not? Do I need to look at this
I agree
one?
to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Plea as follows. What else do you want me to investigate?
There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
On suspension of drug dealing, loitering, drop to sentence. Okay.
Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right.
Someone was very cooperative. Someone was very what was it? Sheldon? Was his name? I'm not sure. I think it was that Sheldon guy who was very cooperative, right? What was the other one? Oh, hey! The message popped up again. How fun.
The courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Alright. Yeah, I think it's that Sheldon guy. I think. Because this guy was apparently very cooperative and... but I'm not sure. Part of me still thinks it's Frank because he was, you know... He was there. So him being the bystander might make sense, you know? He very well could have snitched. And it might make sense too. I don't know, but I don't want to point the finger at Frank because he's not a bad guy. So I think if the only other person I could point fingers at would be this person. Right? What do you think? Sheldon or what was his name? Sheldon. Frank or Sheldon? I think I'm gonna point fingers at Sheldon. But it could also be Frank, but even if it is Frank, I don't really want to accuse him. So Sheldon it is, I guess. Right? Maybe. I'm just gonna pick Sheldon. Okay. Payment?
Fuck.
Just go along.
Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be?
Sawdust? Secret
I
compartment?
wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Secret compartment? Go on then.
Holy shit.
Still can't believe we're doing this. Very bad idea. But okay. Alright, good work. Now here's your girl ready to go.
Fuck, that's Sarah. And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Package and we can finish the job. You let her go. Wow. Honestly, I really hope he dies.
Does James even know what he's doing? Okay, I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet. Fuck. I need to get there fast.
Chloe?
Elliot?
Hey.
Elliot, what are you doing here?
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Yeah, so we're friends.
Really just follow me here?
You followed me.
Did you follow me from the hospital?
I did. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is... Ah!
Put that back.
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
Too much.
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
Alright, fine. You want to know there.
I can't talk much about it. It has to do with Rachel's mother. Her real mother.
And that explains you breaking into the DA's home and having this?
Believe it or not, yes.
I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is. When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just...
Oh boy.
Take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me. What has your relationship with her gotten you?
Fun?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
She saved me?
You don't know what you're talking about. Rachel saved my ass.
I'm sure that's how it seemed to you.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad.
The next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble. And you get suspended.
That was my choice.
I took the fall because I wanted to. Rachel tried to protect me.
Yet somehow, it all worked out for her in the end, as usual.
You don't understand. You weren't there.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in? She let you make a fool out of yourself.
Seriously, man. You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough.
Dude.
Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake. You're real.
Give it up.
I hate to see her.
It's too late, buddy. She's not interested in... Chloe's not interested in you.
I promise. No one is manipulating me.
No? Just look where you are now. A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking into houses. It's crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened.
Then? I appreciate the concern, but if you really want to help me out, then please know that someone's life might be in danger here.
Look, I hear you. I appreciate the concern.
I don't think you do.
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
You care about me so much.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now. For once.
Okay, aggressive much? No, calm him, calm him.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but...
I'm not upset! I'm trying to help you.
And I'm trying not to...
Look, I'm sorry, but I really need
He's not gonna let us.
Why did you make me do that? Can't you just listen to me?
We have to call for help, don't we? Wow, game, I appreciate the wide variety of choices you're giving me here. Look at all those choices I have. I can either call for help. Yeah. So many choices. Fine, okay.
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me. We have a lot to talk about.
Alright,
I don't care
dudes.
how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
Don't be suspicious. Great.
All right, Elliot. You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
Listen to your opponent, who's a related comeback.
What's really going on here?
Oh, I'm gonna mess this up. Here?
You mean here? Specifically? Like, the Amber House?
I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous.
I'm gonna
You
mess
need to
this up.
realize that.
Rachel is dangerous, you need to realize that.
You're the one
Fuck.
who's keeping me here. At the Arcadia Bay DS Amber's house.
I told you I was gonna mess this up.
You're acting strange. What's going on?
What? Nothing.
What are you... Ugh, you bitch! Can't you see I just want to help you?
I told you I was gonna mess it up. I'm not good when it comes to thinking on the spot. I want to be able to have some time to put thought into what I'm gonna say.
Rachel, this is what I'm talking about.
No! You idiot!
What the fuck?
Better run, dickbag. Cops will be here any minute.
Well, let's see how badly this is gonna end. Also, with the music, it sounds like we're in for an action scene or something. No, just on the road. Honestly, I'm curious how much gas is in the tank. Did you stop by a gas station? Or did you get gas from somewhere? Also, yeah, look where you're driving, Chloe, please. Because I don't know how long this car's been abandoned, but apparently it seems to have gas, still quite a bit of gas in it. Oh, look where we are. This is a fun place. You remember what happened here? Who might have caused this fire?
Much destruction. All because Rachel got angry at her dad, who's been lying to her all her life. And he's still lying.
Hey, being a dad's tough.
That doesn't justify what he's done.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
Oh.
Hey,
Sadly, you can't.
Dad,
Because you're
Yeah.
gone.
did you ever lie to me? I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like, really.
Like he can honestly answer you. This is just your memory of him, basically. Your dream of him.
Hurt me to know.
So you know he can't answer it sincerely. Yeah, what do you think? Exactly, it has to be you. I suppose everyone
I
lies.
suppose everyone lies about big things. I mean, the stuff Mom doesn't know about me.
See?
So you probably lied too.
Would you love me less?
Definitely not,
Of
no.
course not.
You sound pretty sure, sweetheart. You were pretty sure Mom would never fall in love with someone like David, too.
Well,
Really ready to hear the answer to your question?
yes.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Drop as much lore on me as
Problem
possible.
is, I'm dead. So how am I supposed to tell you anything?
And away we go. And this time, keep your eyes on the road, please. It's better this way, I guess.
Guess it's better this way. Not knowing.
Then I'll always be the perfect dad?
How many people get to say that?
And off we go. Again, please, Chloe, keep your eyes on the road. Don't get into any crashes.
My ride, my tunes.
Chloe talking to her imaginary friend, her deceased father. Imagine.
Am I seriously going
What if
to
Chloe?
face Damon Merrick?
What if Chloe actually does have superpowers?
Crazy.
And can actually communicate with the dead?
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
I mean, you know, superpowers aren't uncommon in this
No.
series, so
I like the company. Besides,
imagine if that was actually her real dad.
things are about
And
to
he's
get
just
real.
playing along with it so she doesn't feel like she's crazy. He just says that, yeah, no, this isn't your I'm dead, you're just talking to yourself, to make her feel like she's not completely insane. Imagine if that's the case. Wouldn't that be interesting? Turns out Chloe had a superpower this whole time. And we just never knew.
Shit. Is that blood?
Hoo boy. Not good.
Frank?
Frank's okay, we know he is. He's around in Life is Strange 1.
Frank! Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've gotta help Rachel's mom.
Why would Frank be in trouble? Oh, right, yeah. Duh. Because he held Damon back, right.
Where the hell is Sarah? Where's the homicidal drug dealer, Spooky Deerhead?
Like the one glowing blue eye. Is that Sans Undertale? It had to be said, you know.
Don't tell me what to do. Glad to see the bone made it. No more beer. No more time. I've got to keep moving.
A knife.
Knife
Noise.
might not be a bad idea. Never thought I'd have to say that.
You know, weapon to defend yourself in case of an emergency. Yoink that. Phone? Believe me, not a goddamn snitch. Who the fuck told you this?
Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I just want to meet my daughter.
Demonic Vapor, what it do? Welcome to the stream. Love these games? Well,
Jesus.
I'm closing in on the end of this franchise, of what's currently available. So
I just want to see her.
after this, there's only the bonus episode. So
James Amber wants you out of the picture, so that's what's going to happen.
wait, that's what's gonna
This is
happen?
So messed up.
Wait, he wants her out of the picture? Wait, that's what? No.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He says
Wait.
he's been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
Wait, you got... I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear all that. I honestly hope your credit card got locked, so whoever stole it can't use it, and I hope you can get a new one. But yeah. Why on PC? Because, well, that's the easiest to record. Because I don't have a capture card or anything. Buy me my debt collection in exchange. Alrighty then. But yeah, I'm guessing that since you like this, if you like this franchise so much, what was your favorite game of the series? So far, I'm gonna have to say I still think the first one was probably the most interesting. Though I also liked Life is Strange too. So far, I think Before the Storm is the least interesting, partially because, well, it doesn't have the whole supernatural ability thing that the franchise is more known for. But yeah. Saying I have to... Anyway, let's... You've got your money. Let's just talk about this.
Right here. The money James owes you?
How the fuck do you...
Run!
No one has to know. Just let her go, and I won't say.
2 Before the Storm and original.
Talking's over.
Should have used the knife. I have some regrets. I should have used the knife. I should have used the knife. I have some regrets.
Fuck.
Different story, different characters?
You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
Doesn't... What do you mean different story,
trying to
different
help.
characters? It's...
Get away from her.
Nothing
I said
really
shut
different
the
here.
fuck up.
Oh, you mean why I prefer... which games I prefer? I think this... The main aspect I always like is the special powers. Like, for the first game,
Let this be a
the time
lesson.
rewind stuff was really amazing, and I like Max and
Make
stuff.
good life choices, or you end up like her.
Hmm.
Now,
Cool.
what do I do?
Okay.
with-
Damon,
Oh!
what did you do?
Oh, you look hurt.
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit.
Oh, tell me why it's a different game. Oh, that's why.
Chloe.
Can't even talk. Yeah.
You don't really want
Can't
to
even
do
read.
this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on.
Might have to check that out too at some point.
Fuck you.
Ah, damn it, this is not gonna end well. Okay. Please, please don't pass out. Don't pass out. And we passed out, huh? So what now? Come on, get up.
Sarah?
Chloe Price.
Oh, you're not tied up. Tell me why it's only on Xbox and PC. Okay. So they're just dropping stuff on many different consoles and sometimes just don't release it on others. Also, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Well, so far there's one more Life is Strange Before the Storm stream coming in the future. As I said, the bonus episode is still coming, which is gonna get its own stream again. But after that, I might have to look into what was it? Tell Me Why. Might have to look into that, and maybe I'll play that in the future too. No promises as of yet, but I think I'll look into it.
Where's
But again, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it.
our Damon?
Your friend, Frank?
Completely different from
Took
each other,
care
and Life is Strange. Okay.
of Damon. You don't need to worry about them right now. Sit.
I think I'm gonna look into that. Again,
Sarah.
thanks for the recommendation.
Are you okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
What happened?
am
You mean me coming in with the money?
So sorry for
Rachel can never know.
Know about what exactly? She seems like a villain a little bit, but also a victim. You can't lie, she was tied up here. She was supposed to be out of the picture. She was really struggling. But know about what exactly?
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that
Rachel can never know.
Telltale, RIP. Telltale, yeah. I think they made some good game. They also made some good games, I think. Though some weren't as good as others, definitely. They had a good run, yeah. Some games weren't completely outstanding from what I know, but overall had had a really good track record, so they did well. Work the employees. Skybound Walking Dead Remaster Collection. Good for you. Especially, you know, considering you talked about how everything got stolen from you. Glad to see you're getting some stuff here. Glad you're getting some stuff back from your friends. Honestly, I honestly feel really bad for all that stuff getting stolen. I hope it'll work itself out and you'll eventually, you know, get everything off again. Also, don't worry about the bots, just ignore them when they show up. They don't show up often, but, you know, just try to ignore them. Any attention they get is too much. Alright, so let's just go with this one here real quick. I'm not making any progress on the game otherwise.
Doesn't she deserve to know what her father did?
No. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And
Put another grand or two in my PC. Honestly, if you've got the money to do that, then by all means go ahead.
And you'll take that away from
if you want to.
Forever.
But if you don't, if you're kind of on money, then I'd not recommend doing it. Like, already run Cyberpunk at almost 4K ultra settings. Honestly, if you have no problems with your PC right now, then is there really a need to sink extra money into it? Other than, like, to show off? In the end, it's your choice, so by all means, you do you. She deserves to meet you.
And just what is James protecting her from? You? She wants to meet you, Sarah.
No, she doesn't. She wants to meet her mother. I can never be that for her.
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right. I'm broken.
Tragic. She's broke and apparently Vapor is broke. Well, if you're broke, then you really shouldn't be spending your money on upgrading your PC if it's already running quite smoothly and everything. You went broke buying all that and then it got stolen. Ouch. Honestly, ouch. I really hope that'll work itself out again in the end. But seriously, just ouch. Yeah, it wouldn't be wise if you're already broke. Just save it for what you need. Save it up. If your PC's running completely fine, then save your money for other things.
Everybody's broken, Sarah.
Oh? Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
You're here now. That's what matters.
What do you know?
I know Rachel needs you.
I know nothing.
I
Head empty.
know loss.
I lost my father.
I lost my father 2 years ago.
How?
Car accident. He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
So, you're gonna meet your daughter now? Please? Pretty please?
You
Pretty
don't know what
please?
this is to me. Every pain. Every fear gone. No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way? Ever.
She did quit for a year? Was that ever outright mentioned that she quit for a year? But there we go.
I don't know anything about addiction, but I know what it's like to
I know
be
she
needed by
she
someone.
took some time to try and raise her
Gives you
child.
strength you never knew you
But did she
had.
actually completely quit for the entire
Rachel needs
duration of
you.
a year?
Rachel needs her family.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
Yeah, meet her one more time before she, you know, kicks the bucket.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much.
Head out now. Watch anime before 7 a.m.
so strong.
Alright, you do that. And thanks for sticking around so long. Hope to see you around in the next stream. When we'll finish this game soon.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so.
Honestly, you can send a
That
picture, I
something
think.
was you.
But you have no need to prove
She
anything.
didn't miss anything.
I believe you. I'm not too mistrusting.
She has a perfect
You have no reason to lie about that, so... Yeah. Also, they're far from perfect.
Even without all this shit, the Ambers are
See you
far from
later.
perfect.
Alright, goodbye.
James is an elitist asshole, and Rose lets him walk all over her.
Maybe. What Rachel needs, though, is
There's a
not
secret
to have
ending?
her father taken away from her.
He doesn't.
I
deserve
didn't even know there was a secret ending.
It's not about me, and it's not about
The
you.
more you know.
It's about Rachel. Tell her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you?
I mean,
You
yeah,
lost
kind
your
of.
father. Do you really want to put Rachel through that?
I mean, not really. But don't you want to see her?
Don't you want to see her? You came here for it. You got sober. You deserve the
3
chance
to 4
to know
total.
your daughter.
Interesting.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made.
No spoilers though, appreciate that. But the endings can't be too vastly different, considering they all need to lead back into Life is Strange 1.
I can still do for her.
Which means Rachel Amber needs to disappear,
thing I can do.
Chloe needs to make it out alive, and be a rebel, and Stepdouche and Chloe's relationship
Give
needs to
her
be
the
fucked.
father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything.
Unless there's like one true ending and the other, and then there's other alternate endings that don't lead to the first game.
What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to protect her because I already know she's gonna kick the bucket soon.
So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can without me.
You're gonna feel like shit when you find out that she's gonna die.
Wait.
And you passed up this opportunity. Ooh, this is an interesting choice. There are two in one. I know there are 2 in 1 depending on whether you choose to sacrifice Arcadia Bay or choose to sacrifice Chloe. By the way, I sacrificed Chloe, so I went back, undid everything, and just let Chloe get shot. That's the ending I chose in the first one. And 5 to 6 in Life is Strange 2. But yeah. Also, I know that depending on which of the two endings you get in the first game, it has some slight effects on what happens in Life is Strange 2. Because at one point you see Arcadia Bay, and then at another point you get to see Stepdouche. So yeah, I know there's some kind of consequence, but still. I really only did one playthrough of each of those games. But I know generally, at least for the first one, what the alternate consequences would be. What should we say here though? Don't leave is just direct, or should we reassure her in that we are taking care of her? Don't leave.
Don't go, Sarah.
I'm done here.
Only seen Stepdouche.
Chloe.
Yeah. I'm curious though, if I had sacrificed Arcadia Bay, how differently would Stepdouche have acted? Would he have even been there? Or would Chloe have been there too? That stuff I don't know, because I probably will watch other people play through that game, and you know, about on all of them, but Twin Mirror. Yeah, I'll put those games on the list and maybe give them a try in the future. Maybe. Again, no guarantee. Or I might just give them a try in my own time, or maybe just watch other people, or stream them.
Maybe
we'll find out in the future. Just dialogue different, alright.
Go back to sleep, kiddo.
Just different dialogue, alright.
Can I talk to Chloe alone for a minute?
I'm guessing we get to choose whether or not we tell her about what happened. We should go along with what Sarah wanted, I think. Just tell her she was never there. Okay. So, you okay?
Like I got stabbed. Doc says there'll be a 6 scar. Maybe a tattoo is in order.
Oh yeah, that would look great on your upcoming photo shoots before you get overdosed. So...
We never actually escaped. Did we?
And we're not going to, because you're gonna die. Oh, we don't have time.
All the time in the world.
No.
So, how did everything go?
There wasn't anything to report.
I've got to tell you something.
You're not gonna tell her. I get the choice here. Okay. Now part of me says she deserves to know. Another part of me thinks that, yeah, no. Give her... Protect her from the truth. Make those last few days she has to live a little bit happier, because we know she's going to die. I don't know how long the time frame is between now and the first game, but yeah. Is it hard? Is it free to make a VTuber? To be a VTuber? It's really not that difficult, and depending on what you do, I mean, you can always pay people to help you out in that case, but honestly, it's entirely free if you want it to be free, and it's not too difficult in my opinion. Then again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's really easy, hard. For me, it wasn't too hard. 3 or 4 years between this. 3 or 4 years, okay. So she has some time to be alive. Still, I think we're still gonna protect her from the truth. But yeah, being a VTuber can be free, or it can cost you stuff, depending on how much you are willing to invest. If you want to be a VTuber, programs that I can recommend are programs like Vroid Studio to get you started up. Technically, you can also look that stuff up, but you know, I think a lot of VTubers use Vroid Studio, and I think VC Face is the most popular things. The most popular things in the VTuber community for startup VTubers, I think. From what, you know, my general understanding. Alright, I'm gonna choose to protect her from it.
What's wrong? I failed you. I couldn't find her. I'm so sorry.
Funny. You seem so confident. I really thought you'd find her.
Yeah, that's...
Me too.
You know, the thing didn't quite do that.
Maybe
I mean, we
can try
did, but,
tomorrow.
you know.
Maybe she hasn't left town yet.
Of course. I know wherever she is.
She does. She honestly
loves
does. She does care for
very
her.
much.
How do you know that?
She just knows. Trust her.
Because why should she be any different from the rest of us?
We just know. Don't question it. That's just... We didn't meet her and not tell you. I'm guessing we're approaching the ending very soon. I just got 2 achievements, so... Plus the music starting up. This seems like I got the ending. I'm guessing the 2 achievements I got was for getting this specific ending and getting through the game once in general. I think that's what the achievements I got were for. Huh. So, is he dead? Is he gone? Please tell me he killed Damon. We don't know what happens to Damon later on. Also, he got the knife, but it do be clean though, so... It do be clean. I get the feeling that this music is gonna get me claimed again, but I don't care about copyright claims. I have gotten multiple in the past, and to this day, I don't regret getting any of my videos of my archives claimed. I just do not care. Give me all the claims you want, and... This is him proposing, huh? It was only a matter of time. You know she doesn't like it. Why do you have to pull her into this? Get all my VODs muted. Yeah, I get that. Technically speaking though, Twitch I think hasn't caused me any problems for a long time. The thing is I always upload my archives to YouTube as well, because over on Twitch I have them set up so, you know, they get deleted after a month. Which is just like the basic settings. But... yeah, Twitch doesn't really cause me too many problems. I think I got a section of... one of my archives got muted once. A section of it. But that's it. Other than that, the only problems I ever get with copyright claims is, well, once I upload the VODs to YouTube. There they get claimed constantly. Both for Life is Strange 1 and 2, I had 4 out of 5 of my VODs claimed, so that's fun. But there was always one lucky VOD that managed to escape the wrath of the copyright system. We'll have to wait and see if that's gonna hold true for for Before the Storm as well. Then again, even if we count the bonus episode, this is one less episode than the other games had. So there's that. Look at them. They look so happy. It's not gonna last. Oh, deep in thought. You know, knowing what happens to Rachel, we gotta feel at least a little bit bad. Great soundtrack in all of these games. Ducking Duck. Nah, I think you meant ducking. Definitely ducking. But I'm gonna have to agree. And there's her hair color fully now. Her new hair color. There it is. I might have to look into what would have happened if I told her the truth. And there we go. There's when she writes down her name. The indie rock. Autocorrect. Yeah, autocorrect can be interesting with the ducking apparently. And you know, because of my choices, you gotta remember that they'll both die. One of them will die before the first game, one of them will die in the first game. So, secret ending or no? I think if I'm gonna go for the secret ending, I'm gonna do it in my own time. I think. I'll tell you what it is and how to get it in one sentence. I mean, I wouldn't try to go after that on stream either. I wouldn't go after that on stream anyway, I think. I just want to make one clean playthrough of these games, so if you want to tell me about it, by all means go ahead, because for me, this is going to be the only ending I'm going to be streaming, so feel free to inform me. Also, I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit. Not entirely, I didn't want to turn it down entirely, just a little bit. Sorry. I hate it. Whenever I click out of the game, not only does the volume cut out completely, but the game window just likes to jump around whenever I click out of it. Horrible. Made in the middle of the game. Choice made in the middle of the game, so I'm guessing episode 2 then. Somewhere in episode 2, I'm guessing. Could it have something to do with the choice about the money? When you're robbing that one guy and you give him I gave him the money back and stuff. You get Rachel's mom to meet with Rachel. To ask Rachel for her bracelet after the play, then show the bracelet to her mom when you're... Oh! Interesting. So, ask her for the bracelet and not for the kiss. Interesting. Okay. Always ask for a kiss. Honestly, same. I also asked for a kiss because the only real choice you can make there. Just go in for the kiss. I mean, earlier on they were already committing unprotected hand-holding, and after you do that, there's no going back. You gotta go for the kiss. That stupid unprotected hand-holding, it was so lewd. How horrible. So you know I had to go for the kiss. But interesting. Interesting, yeah. So I've never had Rachel meet her mom. Well, it's kind of sad if you think about it in one way, but it's what she wanted. She said it would be best for her not to meet her. Chloe's gay for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think so too. Even in Life is Strange, you could already kinda tell that she has more of that she had a really big interest in Rachel. plus the fact that she dared Max to kiss her, add that onto the list as well, you can definitely tell that Chloe's more into girls. Where's the first AAA game to feature trans? Male voice actor. Wait. Really? Interesting. That's actually really interesting that they went that far to actually cast a trans voice actor to play a trans character. That's really interesting that they actually went out of their way to do that. I mean, maybe that helps. It helps resonate them better with the character if they have more in common. I guess maybe. But hey, that's a pretty interesting little fact. Interesting little factoid. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna let the credits play and not gonna skip them because the credits are a good opportunity to just chat about stuff before I end the stream. So that's why I usually always let the credits play in these, well, not just in these games, but generally speaking. Whenever I encounter credits in a game, I usually let them play out. For one, because, again, as I said, able to chat a little bit. And for another, because it'd be kind of rude to skip the credits. I mean, all these people put a lot of work into making this game. So just skipping them entirely would feel a little bit rude. Now, Life is Strange 2 had a fast forward button. So I think I let the credits play out on episode 1 normally, and after that I used the fast forward button, but still, yeah. Blast week. Ah, autocorrect, I know, it's annoying, right? But yeah. So, while the credits are still rolling, let's give my general opinion over everything that this game had to offer. So it's interesting that we finally got to know what kind of person Rachel actually was. We didn't get too much info on her in Life is Strange. We just knew that she was very popular and that she was... Actually, did we even know that she was very popular? I think we just knew that she was very close to Chloe. I think that's basically almost everything we knew about her. And we saw the her clothes on Max at some point, so add that on, we knew her fashion style. We also knew that she and Chloe also had kind of a thing that was also already teased in Life is Strange. But other than that, I think we really didn't know too much about her. So this game really showed off what kind of person she was and how close she and Chloe actually were, which makes Chloe finding Rachel's dead body a little bit more sad. Thankfully, due to the ending I went for, she never had to find her dead body. Actually, she wouldn't have found her dead body anyway, I think, because we decided to stay away from... Yeah. Anyway, the ending I chose, she obviously died right in the beginning, technically, so no chance of her even finding the dead body. And even if you chose the other ending, earlier on you decided to avoid even going to the party, and you had to go to the party before going back to the junkyard and finding the dead body. So even in the alternate ending, she wouldn't have found Rachel's dead body. So that's good. At least she didn't have to stare at her friend's corpse. I think. I mean, she did somewhere in between, but all that stuff was undone by, rewinding time. Some very complicated timey-wimey stuff. It happens. So... Still, there are a lot of characters in here, as I said before, who don't show up in Life is Strange 1. Like, for example, Damon was his name, the guy Frank works with. Frank seems a lot ruder in in Life is Strange 1 than he did in Before the Storm. And the Damon guy, I'm guessing Frank might have killed Damon, potentially. It honestly looks like he might have done. Now, we didn't see his body, but I think we can tell, kind of. Matters with the... The best artist on the first one? Huh, okay. Now, honestly, speaking of artists, reminds me of the graphics. Now, I didn't play this with the highest possible graphic options. I'll answer your question in a second. I didn't play this on the highest possible graphic options because after I played Life is Strange 2, I realized in the beginning that playing Life is Strange 2 on the highest possible graphic settings wasn't technically a problem. Everything was working smoothly, but the moment I started the broadcast, the moment I went live, it just started chugging like nobody's business. It was running smoothly until I started the broadcast. So I set the graphic settings for Life is Strange 2 as pretty low, and then it ran smoothly. So I did that here just to be on the safe side, you know. But still, I think that you can still tell that the graphics definitely... maybe not so much in this one, but in Life is Strange 2, you could definitely tell the graphics improvement. I think, did this come out before Life is Strange 2? Before the official sequel? Because even on the lowest graphics, I think this one looked worse than Life is Strange 2. Anyway, so... let's see. So to answer your question about my accent, to answer your question about the accent, I've answered this question multiple times in the past. It sometimes comes up, a lot of people don't question it, but I'm German. I am German, so that's where my accent is from. If I have an accent, it should be a German accent. If I have a different accent, then that would be weird. One Before the Storm 2, okay. So this did come out before. That explains why 2 had even better graphics. Tell me why and... okay. I know there's a new Life is Strange game that's been announced that hasn't come out yet, I think. Isn't it coming out later this year, I think? So when that comes out, I might get back to playing that, you know, because so far the Life is Strange series hasn't let me down. Thanks, I don't really listen to a lot of Rammstein, but nice to see that you think Germany is dope. I mean, honestly, there are a lot of things that you have to, you know, that aren't so dope about Germany, but yeah, you know. In general, it's not bad. There are a lot of other countries out there who are probably a lot better than Germany, but honestly, yeah. Life is Strange True Colors supposed to be well, we'll see if it comes out on time. It might be delayed, you know, because of the slight little pandemic that's going on. You know, the teeny tiny, almost unnoticeable pandemic that no one is ever talking about nowadays. Isn't causing any delays in any media. But I'm curious. I didn't read too much on the description of Life is Strange True Colors, by the way. I'm very curious to see what the main character's supernatural ability is gonna be in that. Looking forward to that. Or is it gonna be like this one where we don't have any supernatural powers? Or like Life is Strange 2, where the main character doesn't have the supernatural powers and someone you're going with. How many courses? Right. Honestly, let me just say this. Since I got mine pre-built quite a while ago, I haven't actually really I don't actually remember. So I'm gonna... I'd have to check. So yeah. 6 cores, get throttle head. Well, but good to know that it's running smoothly for you. But yeah, I'd have to check, honestly, because been a while since I've gotten this PC. Now then, let's quickly go through this stuff so we know what's been going on. Didn't tell Rachel the truth. And that's it. That's the only choice that apparently mattered here, huh? Never mind, there's more. Wait, no, that's the different chapters, right? Okay. So this is the only really important choice. Cores matter. I mean, they do. A lot of stuff matters. You wanna run stuff smoothly. Many cores, more things you can do at once. Yeah, I know. But honestly, so long as my PC isn't causing me any problems, I am fine with the way it is, and I'm not gonna question it. Ah, there we go. That's what I was. Here are the smaller choices. Just want to look through that. You killed the plant with soda. Killed the plant with neglect. That's a nice choice. You can either kill the plant or kill the plant. Accepted the photograph. Didn't have the money. Visited the Norths. Didn't donate to the firefighters fund. Convinced Damon that Sheldon was the snitch. I shouldn't meet. So mostly with the majority, but apparently on this choice, more people decide. No, actually, no, that's 81. Yeah, no. Mostly going with the main stuff. It's good to afford the graphics card I wanted. Huh. Well. Again, if your PC is so great, then why even question if you want to sink more money into it? It seems like it's working so nicely already. Just, stick with what you got. Man, I'm really running along with the majority choices here. But that's what I've been doing for most of the choices, going with the majority. I mean, if we go into Awake, can also tell that for the most part, always in the majority. I'm a boring person. I'm guessing here I wasn't in the majority. Just like having nice things. Yeah. Also understandable, I guess. Understandable. Oh, here. One of the few. Here are some of the few choices I was actually in the minority. I actually told Rachel we were just friends. That's one of the parts where I miss my ability from the first game to rewind. Because if I still had the rewind ability, I would have gone back and done the top choice, because afterwards she said like, that's it? Really? Just friends? And I was like, yeah, no, should have done the other choice. But I'm not Max, so I can't rewind. That's one of the things I really miss about the first game. And this one. Honestly, I know at this point Nathan wasn't as bad a guy, and even in Life is Strange 1, he was kind of also manipulated by Mr. Jefferson. But despite that, he was still a horrible person in Life is Strange, even if he was manipulated. So when I saw him being bullied like that, honestly, I couldn't have cared less. I just said, you know what? Let's not get involved, see where this goes. And honestly, for what he's gonna do later on, he kind of deserves what's going on here. So that's why I didn't stick up for him. Other than that, again, mostly majority. And what happened in Brave New World? Again, mostly in the majority, except for some choices. I encouraged Victoria before the play, which apparently most people didn't do. And I returned Drew's money, which apparently a lot of people decided, nah, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna be a douchebag. And I went along with Rachel's story. Yeah, so some choice I was in the minority, but for the most part, I stuck with, you know, what most people apparently did. Also, sorry I didn't read your comment there. Thanks for saying that. Honestly, every time someone says they enjoy hanging out on the streams or stuff like that, I'm always like, really? You do? I'm just another random streamer who just does this kind of stuff for the heck of it. And every time someone says that, I'm like, really? Why me, though? But I do appreciate it, honestly, I do. I really do. Now let's quickly exit. Is that a preview for the bonus episode? Or is it just another little bonus of what happened in between this game and, you know, the first one? You actually talk to your chat? I mean, talking to chat is not difficult when there's not too much going on. Which is one thing I actually like about, you know, not having too many people coming to the streams. Because if not too many people are here, then I actually am able to focus on everyone. And oh no, it's the dark room. It's the dark room. We're in the dark room. Bonus APU play max again. It's the dark room. Of course we get that tease. And of course Chloe's calling. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? That. So yeah, bonus episode I'm gonna do in future stream. Not the next one, because I always like to alternate the games I play. But no power, yeah, I mean, it's before Max discovers her power, right? So naturally she wouldn't be able to use anything. But yeah, that's gonna be done in the future. Again, I like to alternate between the games I play, so next stream is probably gonna be back to DDLC. And then after that, we're gonna jump into the bonus episode and finish this game off. About an hour, maybe 2. I'm guessing that's gonna be a short stream then. But honestly, I don't mind making like one stream a little bit shorter. That's just, if I'm ever in the situation where I'm like, I could stream, but I'm not sure if I want to make a longer stream today, then I could always be like, hey, this episode is short anyway, let's just do it. Alright, so I think before I do anything else, it's 2 years, I think there are 2 years. Honestly, it's still sad, knowing what happens. I hope that dude, Mr. Jefferson, I think, was it, right? I know he got arrested, but it still sucks. And because we kind of got him arrested early in the ending we chose, doesn't that mean that Nathan was able to survive? Because technically speaking, later on, when we were in the dark room, he already killed Nathan, right? But then we rewound back to the beginning, got Mr. Jefferson arrested, and that would mean that Nathan survived. Which, to be fair, okay, it's alright, he survived, he deserved to live, blah blah blah, he still was a horrible person. So if he ended up dead anyway, then I would be like, huh, I guess he died. Moving on. Anyway, I know there's not a lot of people here. I know there's not too many people here, but I think we should still look for someone to raid. I always do that when I remember to. Because honestly, it just feels like we should do that, even if it's just 2 people in chat right now. Or not even in chat, but 2 people watching. I still think we should go ahead and pass the viewers on to someone else. So let's see. Is someone anyone currently live who I might have raided before? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we're gonna have to look around then. Let's go and look for someone to raid. Right? Or I could end it here because let's face it, usually when I raid I like to have a few people present, just cause, you know, because if there are at least a few people present, then the raid feels at least a little bit worthwhile. And like this, I'm always like, I feel like I'm just raiding to hog attention, like making people thank me and shout me out. That's what it always feels like when I'm raiding people with a small number of viewers. That's why I sometimes just feel like I shouldn't raid people when there's only 2 people. Am I an idiot for thinking that way? Am I an idiot? I feel like I might slightly be an idiot for thinking that way, but I can't help it, okay? I feel like an attention hog if I raid someone with like two viewers or 1 viewer or something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if there's any small channel streaming Life is Strange 1 maybe. You know, the first one. The one I started, the one most people start their journeys into the franchise with, which, let's face it, you should. Let's see. What about this person? Someone's finishing the game. Alright. Yeah, I think I've got someone. Okay. Doesn't look like this person has a lot of viewers, so we're gonna rate them. Alright. Everything's set up. And I'll see you over there in just a second. It always takes a moment for the raid to prepare. And we're heading over, so thank you for watching. And Vapor, thank you for coming by, sticking around. Hope to see you maybe in some future streams as well. Alright. Now, goodbye to everyone else too. Bye.